Test 1 2 3. 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 Welcome back to the Remax Early Bird invite. We're about to get tipped off with our final game of the weekend, but tons of games over the last 3 days. Your girls' game coming up. We got a marquee matchup between the 3A Douglas Bearcats and the 4A, your hometown Campbell County Camels. Camels are going to have their hands full tonight with the Bearcats. To say the Bearcats have had a great last 7 years is an understatement. They have 7 losses in the last 7 years. 6 state titles, would probably be 7 if it wasn't for the COVID year. And we got starting lineups coming right up. The Bearcats defeated Bismarck Century Thursday 54-28, and last night they knocked off Thunder Basin 60-24. Camels knocked off St. Thomas More Thursday 48-45, came up short against Bismarck Century last night 70-38. Here's your starters. Douglas will start all seniors. They're led by their superstar, number 13, Lauren Olson. All senior starting lineup for the Bearcats. Their head coach is Cassidy Johnson. She's in her first year. Douglas High School graduate. And here's your starting lineup for the Campbell County High School Camels. 1-1 on this season so far. Bit of a different starting lineup for Coach Luchin tonight. The Camels are without the services of Erica Martinez, the 5'3 senior. She'll be unavailable tonight. Also not playing tonight, Emily Shutt, the 5'11 junior. So 3 seniors, a junior, and Kinley Ruby, the 5'9 sophomore, will get the start tonight. And she's done some good things in the first 2 games. Tip is going to go to Olson. Olson drives and up is no good. Ruby fights for the rebound, and it's going to be Camel basketball. Olson was the leading scorer for the Bearcats last year, averaging more than 24 points a game. Neary against Olson. Looks like Douglas looks for a little full court pressure as Kubacher brings it into the front court. Kicks out to Patience Smith. Neary into the lane, kick out. Haugen for 3, and it's good. Taryn Haugen, the 5'7 junior, knocks down her first 3. Looks like the Camels will play half-court man. Lauren Kubacher is going to get the task of guarding Olson. That was Jaden Meyer, the 5'9 senior, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul is on Ruby, her first, team's first. Molly Parker, 5'10" senior. Her second free throw's up and good. Bearcats are on the board. Kubacher across the timeline, defended by Meyer, and going to be a foul on the play. Number 20, Meyer, that's her first, Bearcats' first. Kubacher will inbound from the sideline. Kubacher looking for Haugen. And they're going to set a double screen for Kubacher on the left wing. And tipped by the Bearcats out of bounds. It will remain Camel basketball. Haugen will set the offense. Looking for the handoff to Neary. Neary into the lane, kicks out. Ruby drives and kicks. Kubacher from the top of the key, no good. And rebound is gathered by the Camels. They'll get a second chance. Neary against Olsen, up and good with the right hand. 5-1 Camels. Bearcats try and get it into post, and saved out of bounds by Parker, who makes a nice pass to Cale Starkey, the 5'9" senior, for that and one. Onto the floor is Kenna Walker in for Ruby. Ruby just picked up her second foul. She'll need to sit. And it's a 1-point ball game with 6:30 left. Looks like Douglas is going to play a little half-court zone, and they get a steal right off the zone. Meyer with the steal. It's Parker working against Kubacher. Bearcats will set up their offense. Olsen from downtown, long three, and it's good. And Coach Luchin, pretty sure she doesn't want her to have any open looks, even if it's from the NBA range. 6:06 left to go in this first quarter. Bearcats 7, Camels 5. Coach Brady Luchin has been the head coach of Campbell County since 2022. She won a state championship with Thunder Basin in 2019. At both schools, she's got an overall record of 111 wins and 55 losses. It'll be Camel basketball. Looks like Douglas is going to vary things up again defensively with a half-court zone trap. Try to make things happen on the defensive end. Kubacher across to Neary. Neary's got a wide open look at three, and that's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes to Starkey. Meyer drives against Kubacher. Kubacher recovers. Olsen with another three, no good. Good box out by Patience. Neary looking to pick up the pace. And into the lane, kicks out. Extra pass to Patience. Patience corner. Kenna Walker is blocked by Olsen. And foul called. That's the first foul on Lauren Olsen, the outstanding 5'9" senior. Looked like she had a clean block, but came down, got her with the body. Neary to inbounds. Patience in the corner. And Walker is going to lose the ball. 3-on-1 break. Nice pass. And up, no good. Olsen with the rebound. And the basket's good, and she'll head to the line for the old school 3-point play. It's Caden Smith, 5'2" sophomore, her first foul. Team third. Olsen has 6. 10-5 score. Favor the Bearcats. Haugen misses everything. They'll go back to the Bearcats. 3. Both Smith sisters on the floor now, along with Neary, Kubacher, and Haugen. Just under 5 minutes left. Olsen looks for driving room against Kubacher. No good. Gets her own rebound. Meyer into the lane, and it's up and good. And it's going to be another and one. Kubacher thought she got there to take the charge. It's going to be called a block. It's going to be the third and one already for the Bearcats. And Meyer's free throw is good. Extends the lead to 8 points. Near steal by Olsen. She can be very disruptive on defense as she just knocks it away. And it'll stay with the Bearcats. Camels got to be careful not to let this game get away from them. Camels still showing half-court man. Over to Meyer. Meyer with the drive against Smith. It's up and good. 10-point lead now for the Bearcats. Mary looking for driving room. Gets her pocket picked by Olsen. Another steal. Olsen with a nice pass. And good for Wright. And another timeout for Coach Luchin. 12-point lead for the Bearcats. 4:09 left. A little bit about the Douglas girls. They're 2-0 on the early season. 27-0 last year, undefeated season. We're state champions for the 6th time in 7 years. Again, they've had 7 losses over that 7-year span, and they probably would have had 7 state championships if it wouldn't have been for the COVID year. They graduated only 2 seniors from last year, Lillian Holt and Jill Fertig. And they returned Lauren Olsen and her 23.4 points per game. Douglas has 14 total state titles. Their first they won in 1982. They got a brand new head coach, and her name is Cassidy Johnson. And we're back to action. Just over 4 minutes left to go. Now 1-3-1 zone as Douglas varies up its defensive looks against the Camels. Neary cross court to Kubacher. And near steal by Starkey. And now it looks like they'll vary things up again and go man to man. Haugen across the timeline. Looks for Neary. Neary's got an open look from 3. Need it and got it. Cuts the lead to 9. Right to Starkey. Starkey working against Kubacher. Olsen into the lane. A little runner. Off the back of the rim. And it's going to be Camel basketball. And that's big. That's Olsen's second. And she's going to come out of the game. And that can't be a bad thing for the Camels. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Bearcats. Haugen to Neary. Neary looking to get to the rim, and she does. A little 5-foot jumper. Kaylee Neary's got 7 quick points. 3:08 left. 7-point advantage for the Bearcats. Meyer. And she's going to be fouled. I believe she was trying to pass that. Let's see if she goes. Looks like she's going to go to the line. That'll be the 5th team foul. Bearcats will be in the bonus. Kenna Walker picks up her first foul. And Meyer is no good for her first free throw. Meyer, 5'9" senior. She's got 6 points so far. Second one is good. 8 points advantage for Douglas. Half-court man-to-man will be the defense. Screen by Kubacher. Neary looks for her. And it's going to be another foul on Douglas. That'll be their 4th team foul. Kubacher with good position on Leah Ewing, the 5'8" sophomore. And she picked up the foul, her first. Next one will put the Camels in the bonus. Neary to inbound. To Haugen. Haugen to Kubacher. Kubacher inside to Walker. Neary kicks out. Haugen with an open look from 3, and it's off the front rim. Offensive rebound by Kubacher. And she's trapped in the corner, gets it out. Kenna. Kubacher to Neary. Neary with the little scoop shot, no good. Rebound by Ewing. And Douglas looks to pick up the pace. Now they'll slow it down. Meyer working against Walker is strong. Big rebound by Lauren Kubacher. She's playing hard, and that's going to go to the Camels. And that'll put the Camels in the bonus, and she's going to shoot. That foul is on Kale Starkey, the 5'9" senior. That's her first, and that'll be the 5th team foul. Both teams in the bonus now for the remaining 2 minutes of the first quarter. Lauren's first point of the game. The 5'10" senior. Going to be heading to MSU Billings. And she's going to take her teammate Neary with her. Lauren Olson's back into the game. Have to keep an eye on her with her 2 fouls. She does a lot for the Bearcats. 6-point advantage now. Parker into the lane, and it's up and no good. Defended by Patience Smith. Walker looking to push the pace a bit. Kubacher. Kubacher into the lane, kicks out. Extra pass, Neary, and it's up and good. Kaylee Neary's into double figures. She's got 10. Nice possession as Olson tries to get to the rim and is going to be fouled. Looks to be on Kubacher. That's kind of a big deal as well, because that'll be Lauren's second if it's on her, and I believe it is. Yeah, that's Lauren's second. We'll see if Coach Luchin sticks with her. A little short-handed on the bench tonight with Martinez and Schutt both out, and she'll come out. Onto the floor is a freshman, 6-foot Bella Stewart, also 5'2" sophomore Caden Smith. And Olsen knocks down the second. I don't believe the score is correct on the scoreboard. 4-point advantage for the Bearcats. I'm wrong. All right. Patience Smith knocks it in, and the lead is now 2. Olsen kicks out. And the Bearcats reset the offense. Meyer with the nice move into the lane, strong off the rim, rebound by Patience. And she'll get it out to Haugen, who will bring the ball up for the Camels. Under 50 seconds left to go in this first quarter. It's been a good one so far. And the ball momentarily knocked away, and it'll be out on Meyer. It'll go back to the Camels. And onto the floor for the first time, Andrea Leppi, a 5'6" senior for the Bearcats. both Smith sisters on the floor. Younger sister Cadence with the ball, and moves into the lane, gets it blocked, and it'll be out of bounds back to the Camels. And Cadence might be a little shaken up on the play. And she's going to come out, and she's favoring that right wrist, and that is not a good thing. Kenna Walker is back for the Camels as they inbound the ball. Mary, she loves that spot, and it's just strong. Long rebound for Walker. Patience to Haugen. Haugen into the lane. Little runner. Takes a little contact, and it'll be Bearcat basketball. 2-point ball game. Camels have done a nice job of coming back from an early deficit. Four high set for the Bearcats as they look to post up Olsen. She'll get at the top now. You got a guarder out there. Now being guarded by the freshman. She gets to the rim. Left side at the buzzer. She is tough off the dribble. Tough to stay in front of. She's got 9. Jaden Meyer added 7 in that first half. Your score after one quarter, Douglas 21, Campbell County 17. And we're about ready to get started with the second quarter. Very entertaining first quarter basketball. Bearcats ran out to a double-point lead. The Camels came within 2 points, and Olsen made a runner. She's got 2 fouls. That's something to keep track of. Camels will start with Kenna Walker, Bella Stewart, Kaylee Neary, Patience Smith, and Taryn Haugen. Mary to Smith in the corner. 2-3 zone defense being shown by the Bearcats. It's about their 5th different defense they've employed against the Camels. It has been effective, and they get a steal right there as it's knocked away by Parker. Into the lane, and one too many steps for Wright. Kubacher's back in the game. She picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter as well. Looks like they're going to bring that zone out farther. And to the corner to Patience. Patience back to Neary. To Kubacher. Neary. Patience at the short corner. Another steal by Parker. Passes ahead to Meyer. Meyer with the left hand. It's going to be good. Layup. And this zone look giving the Camels fits right now. As Neary picks up her dribble, skips it across to Kubacher. Back to Neary. Neary looks to penetrate and kick. Kubacher for 3 off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, Patience, and another steal by Olsen. Always seems to be in the right place, and she'll lay it in for her 10th and for her 11th point. She's got 11. And suddenly it's an 8-point advantage again for Douglas. Coach Luchin wants to talk it over. And she'll take a timeout. That's her 3rd timeout already the game with 6:16 left in the second quarter. So a little bit about the new coach, the new head coach of Douglas, Cassidy Johnson. She's also their head volleyball coach. And she's a Douglas grad. And she's got to be tough because she holds the school record still, Douglas High School, for most charges taken. Pretty impressive record to hold. It's something you got to love if you're a coach as a player to step in there and take a charge. And she inherited a heck of a squad. Went undefeated last year. Really, we're not challenged in the state tournament much. I think they had 2 games all season that were within 10 points, and they had some games where they put up 70 and 80 points. We're back to action as Kubacher inbounds to Neary. Now 1-3-1 zone being shown as Douglas changes. Neary for 3, and it's good. Neary's got 13, and she's keeping the Camels in the game. Meyer beats everyone up the court. And that's an absolute killer. Parker with the offensive rebound off the miss. Kubacher, even bigger deals. Kubacher picks up her 3rd foul. And the Camels shorthanded already. That was another and one, by the way. The 4th of the game. I usually don't keep track of those, but there have been so many. The 4th of the game for the Bearcats. They don't convert on the free throw. We'll see if Coach Luchin sticks with Kubacher. She's kind of running low on options. Caden Smith went out of the game shaken up. We'll see if she's able to return. Olsen with the 15-foot jumper. She's got 13. 5:40 left to go. 9-point lead for the Bearcats. Zone being shown again. The Camels have struggled against it. Bella Stewart, the freshman, gets it knocked away. She gets trapped in the corner. It'll be Camel basketball. Neary to inbound. They'll look for Kubacher. Kubacher with the handoff. They're going to extend the defense against Neary. She's knocked down 4 threes. Neary to Kubacher. Kubacher gets some penetration, and it's knocked away again. Another steal, another turnover against that zone. Camels in their half-court man-to-man. And partially knocked away by Kubacher. She's got to be careful with 3 fouls. Olsen looking to get to the rim, kicks out. Corner 3 by Starkey, no good. Knocked away, and it's rebounded by Ruby. Neary for Smith. Smith tries to pass into Kubacher, gets it knocked away. Patience Smith picks up her first foul. It's team's second. It'll be Douglas basketball. 4:29 left to go. Douglas with a 9-point lead. Meyer with the long 3. Too strong. Neary's going to gather. Neary from the top of the key, and it's good. 16 for Kaylee Neary. She came to play tonight. 6-point lead. Olsen, they got to guard her out there straight away and in and out. Ruby with the big box out on her. Neary into lane, and she's fouled. Don't want to give Olsen too many open looks. Fouls on Molly Parker, the 5'10 senior. That's her first team foul for the Bearcats. Neary, who's almost automatic from the free throw line, knocks down the first. into the ball game. For the Camels, Taryn Haugen, as Lauren takes a seat. And no good. I jinxed her. I did it. Shouldn't have said it. Neri's got 17 of the Camels, 24 points. Oh, and slip screen there. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Bearcats. And Kubacher comes back in for Stewart. And Olsen with the assist. Starkey cuts right down the lane. Starkey's got 5. 7-point lead for Douglas as Taryn Haugen works to get in the rim, kicks it out to Neri. Smith in the corner. Skip pass to Kubacher. Patience misses everything with the corner 3, and Douglas has an advantage, and it's going to be a foul called. Neri can't believe it, but that'll send Ewing to the line. That's Neri's first foul, third team foul by the Camels. Ewing looking for her first points of the game. Kenna Walker and Bella Stewart back into the game. Second free throw's up and good. Ewing gets in the scorebook. 3 minutes left to go. 8-point lead for Douglas. And Douglas and Kubacher with the long 3, and it's good. Threes right now keeping the Camels in the game. She's got 5. Olsen against Stewart, the freshman. And now Olsen against Kubacher, and then she kicks into the lane. It's Wright who lays it up and in. Back to a 7-point advantage, just over 2 minutes left. Kubacher with another deep 3. I think that was partially blocked, even though they're going to give it back to Douglas. Kinley Ruby back onto the floor as Smith has a seat. Olsen working against Neri into the lane, and she makes it look awfully easy sometimes. She's got 15. Pass up the court to Walker. Walker kicks out to Neri, almost thrown away, and Neri does lose it out of bounds. Bad pass results in a turnover. 9-point lead now for Douglas. Checking into the game, Macy Engel, the 5'7" senior. And she'll handle the ball for the Bearcats. Long 3 by Olsen off the back of the rim. I'll tell you what, Molly Parker is aggressive on the boards. And it's stolen away. That one was knocked away by Neri. And it's going to be Camel basketball. That's Ewing's second foul, the Bearcats' second foul of the quarter. Just over a minute left to go in this second quarter. Camels hanging around with the 3 ball. They're extending that the Bearcats extending that 2-3 zone almost, and it is thrown away. Parker is going to take it all the way herself and misses. She did have a 2-on-1 break. Camels regain the ball. Neary looking to get to the rim, blocked by Parker. And Olsen with the step back three off the back of the rim. Patience with the rebound. 32 seconds left as Neary brings it across the timeline. Again, working against that zone. Walker, and that is long. Bearcats will probably let him have that. And the Bearcats will look to hold for one shot. Olsen off her foot. Steal. Ruby looks for Neary. Neary lays it up and again. And a huge play to finish the half. And that's going to make your halftime score Douglas 36, Campbell County 29. We'll take a short break and we'll come back at you with some halftime stats. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. We got 3 minutes left before we get started with the second half of basketball. Bearcats lead 36-29 over the Camels. 3-ball kept the Camels in the game in the first half. Your leading scorers, or all scorers, Kaylee Neary had 19 points of the 29 for the Camels in the first half. Lauren Kubacher added 5. Taryn Haugen knocked down a 3. She has 3. And Patience Smith had 2. For the Bearcats, they were led by their All-State player Lauren Olson. She had 15. Jaden Meyer added 9. Kale Starkey 5. Bailey Wright with 4. And Molly Parker with 2. As far as foul count, Ewing and Olsen had picked up 2 fouls in the first half. Concerning for the Camels is Lauren Kubacher's 3 fouls she picked up. Kinley Ruby also has 2. Other than that, nobody has more than 1. Camels already shorthanded tonight without Erica Martinez. Also, Emily Shutt is unavailable tonight. She's out injured. Caden Smith, the 5'2 sophomore, she got shaken up and appeared to have injured her wrist. And so that could be a big deal. It does look like she's on the court, however. Looks like she got her wrist taped up. As far as her availability, not sure whether or not she'll be back. Still kind of looks like she's favoring that. I'll be surprised if she's back in the game. We did get to see quite a bit of freshman Bella Stewart, who had not played all that much. We'll see if we get to see more of the 5'8 freshman Rylan Haugen, as the Camels are a little short on players today. We'll have the second game of the doubleheader coming up after this game, as the Camel boys will welcome the Pine Ridge High School Thorpes from South Dakota. And we're about ready to get rolling. On the court for the Camels, we got Neary, Kubacher, Ruby, Haugen, and Patience Smith. Those are the starters. Wright, Starkey, Olsen, Meyer, and Parker, the starters, all seniors for the Bearcats. Looking to get in the post. Post is covered, skips across to Meyer, and Meyer is pushed to the floor by Haugen. She'll pick up the foul. That's Taryn's first foul, first team foul on the Camels. Olsen to inbounds. They're going to look for a curl cut. And Olsen will look to work against Ruby now, the sophomore. And she gets in the lane, loses the ball. And it's going to come back to Douglas. Starkey. And it's going to be a Camel foul as Starkey gets in the lane. And that foul's on Taryn Haugen. She's picked up 2 quick fouls just in the first 30 seconds of this quarter. Second team foul for the Camels. Starkey, that'll be her 6th point. She's a 5'9 senior. She's got 7. 9-point lead for the Bearcats. see what they come out defensively. They've really varied things up, and that's kept the Camels off balance. And there's a foul on the Bearcats. That'll be on Meyer, her second. Douglas, first team foul. Man-to-man defense now. Olsen on Haugen. Haugen picks up her dribble, looks for Neary. Neary looks to get in the lane, and the runner, and she's going to be fouled. And she's going to go to the line. Fouls on 20. Myers, she picks up her third, and she comes to the bench limping. Neary knocks it down. Meyer will sit as Ewing, the sophomore, comes back into the game to replace her. Looks like Meyer's going to try and walk it off. Neary cuts the lead to 7. Just over 7 minutes left. Neary's got 21 for the Camels. Hand off to Olsen. Olsen against Kubacher will pass it off. Into lane goes right. Right kicks out. Parker knocks down the 3. She's got 6. She's got 5, rather. As that increases the lead to 10 for the Bearcats. Still in man-to-man. Neary trying to work against Ewing. Neary almost makes a drop. She falls to the floor. And she's a little shaken up. And she's holding her wrist, and that is not something Camel fans want to see. But she's going to tell Coach she's okay and she can shoot the free throws. Kenna Walker ready to check in for the Camels. Neary's first free throw is good. And Walker will come in and replace Haugen. Neary's second free throw's up and good. She's got 23. And she's going to stay in the game. Great toughness shown by that senior. Wide open 3 on the way. And it's good for Wrights. Nobody picked her up. She's got 7. And it's 11-point advantage for the Bearcats. Kubacher trying to drive in against Olsen. Kick it out to Walker. Walker to Neary. Neary across to Kubacher. She's got a wide open look at 3, and it's short. Rebounded by Walker, and Walker throws it away. Olsen with another pass, another steal. Parker with the straightaway 3. It's no good. Kubacher with the rebound. Neary cross-court pass to Patience. Patience to Kubacher. Kubacher works in the lane, kicks it out. Walker with a wide open 3, and no good. Strong. Rebound to Wright. Right behind the back into the lane against Kubacher, and steps past her. Kubacher with the strong rebound. She's looking to run. And Patience going to take the corner 3. No good. Neary with the weak side rebound. Gives to Ruby. And Ruby's going to be fouled. Fouled by Parker. That's her second. That'll be the 4th team foul. Next foul will put the Camels in the bonus. Neary looks still to be favoring that wrist a bit. But she doesn't want to come out of the game. To inbound the ball to Haugen. Haugen's back. Neary with the step back 3. And no good. Kubacher. Thought she knocked it off a Douglas player, but it's going to be Douglas basketball. Patience Smith into the game, replacing Kinley. Ruby. Bearcats setting up their offense. Kubacher on Parker as Parker spins to the right, stopped. Good defense by Lauren. Olsen into the lane. Spins, left hand, no good, off the front of the rim. Kubacher had Bella Martinson running free. Neary. Patience needed it and got it. Corner 3, that's her spot. She's got 5. And that makes it an 8-point game. Nothing going for the Bearcats on that offensive possession. Kubacher gathers it. Rebound by Neary. Another 3 on the way for Haugen. Off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Parker out battles Kubacher. And Olsen gets to the rim, which she does. Is that not Douglas?
Yep.
Douglas calls timeout. 10-point lead. Seems like Douglas kind of acts like he wants to pull away, and then the Camels will knock down a 3. And that's kind of kept them in the game. I don't know if they can live and die by that the whole game, but it's working for them right now. Neary has poured in 23 points, and she needs to be on the floor. She got shaken up a little bit earlier. Kind of surprised Douglas hasn't gone back to that zone. It's super disruptive in that first half. And they go back to the 1-3-1 zone. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. Neary across the court. Ruby picks up her dribble and loses the ball, stolen away by Wright. And Parker gathers it. Really impressed with Molly Parker. A very versatile player. Good on the glass, does a lot of things that you don't see in the scorebook. Olsen looking to post up against Patience. Into the lane, and with the left, man, it is just hard to stop her. She's got 19. One 1-3-1 zone again and thrown away again. And Douglas going to have a missed layup, but a putback. Olsen up to 21 points now with that. And Coach Luchin, using her 4th timeout. She's only going to have 1 left. But this is the largest lead of the game for the Bearcats, 14. And Camels are going to need to be careful to not let this one get away from them. .236 left in this third quarter, 14 points, Douglas advantage. They'll go back to the 1-3-1 zone, which they've had a lot of success with. Neary looks to get into Kubacher to Neary. Neary, skip pass, that's a risky one. And knocked out of bounds by Olsen. Neary to inbounds. Tipped away by Parker. Bella Martinson in the game, number 33. Looking to post up Kubacher. Walker from straight away is strong. And rebound. Parker's going to be called for that foul. And that's her third. And the Camels, that'll put the Camels in the bonus. It'll be the 15 foul. They should be shooting. It's the 15 foul. I'm not exactly sure why they didn't. But the Bearcats are going to have another layup as Olsen is up to 23 points now. Neary into the lane from the left side, banks it in. They needed that. She's got 25. 14-point lead now. Under 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Ball tipped away. It looks like the Camels are in a bit of a zone now. Meyer against Kubacher with the left. No good. And it's inbounds by Ewing, who somehow got that inbounds. Scoop shot by Wright, no good. Offensive rebound, up and in. Meyer's got 11. Kubacher with the 3, and no good. Strong rebound by Olsen. She looks to get to the rim. 10-footer is strong. Rebounded by Patience. Patience throws it away. And it'll go right back to the Camels. Travel on Meyer. 46 seconds left to go. 54-38. Bearcats, we got new faces onto the floor. Taryn Haugen and Kinley Ruby back into the game for the Camels. Haugen picks up her dribble. Kubacher, no good. Rebounded by Parker. Parker is going to travel. It'll be Campbell ball with 21.8 seconds left. Down 16 points. Risky pass up to Neary. To Kubacher. To Neary. She'll take that. And off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Starkey. And Olsen from half court, just off the back of the rim, no good. Rough third quarter for the Camels. Short-handed squad tonight. Your score after 3, Douglas 54, Campbell County 38. It appears we won't be seeing more of the 2 freshmen, Bella Stewart and Rylan Haugen. I'm assuming they played earlier in the JV game and they're out of quarters. And so that leaves the Camels with even fewer options. And also I see that Caden Smith is icing down a wrist, so I can't imagine she'd be back. So it's going to be kind of a skeleton crew to finish up this game. We'll see if the Camels can get back into it. Looks like defensively they've switched to zone themselves, see if they can't stop some of that penetration by by the Bearcats. To start the fourth quarter, Kenna Walker, Kinley Ruby, Taryn Haugen, Kaylee Neary, and Lauren Kubacher. Onto the floor for the Bearcats, you got Starkey, you got Macy Engel, you got Leppy, number 10, Olsen, 13, and I'm missing one. Oh, Parker, 21. Foul on the play. Olsen picks up her third. Douglas' first foul of the quarter. And they're in zone again. Cross-court pass to Kubacher. She works against Leppy. Kicks out. Haugen into the lane. Kicks out. Neary. Three is good. 28 for the senior. 7.5 minutes to go. Camels showing zone as well. Olsen with the little Euro step, comes up short, knocked out of bounds by the Camels. It'll be Douglas basketball. Olsen out to Parker. It's going to come back to Olsen. On the America play, that's short, her three-pointer. Neary brings down the rebound. Neary double-teamed, kicks to Walker. Walker back to Neary. Neary to Kubacher. Cross-court pass. Haugen is going to be fouled. Foul on Parker. That's her fourth. And it's team second. Leppy and Engel will come out of the game. Also Parker with her 4 fouls as Ewing re-enters the game. Bailey Wright's also on the floor for the Bearcats, as well as Meyer. Corner three on the way. No good. Kubacher with the offensive rebound. Step through scoop. No good. Strong. Another offensive rebound by Ruby, and she'll go to the line. Good hustle play by the sophomore. Four fouls on Olsen. She picked up her second early in the first and then didn't get another one until fairly recently. So we'll see if she stays in the game. And Ruby gets in the scorebook with her first point. We'll see if she can make it 2. And she does. 11-point lead for the Bearcats. Campbell's still kind of hanging around. And timeout. Coach Johnson wants a timeout. That's going to be her second timeout. So we have 6:34 left to go in this game. 11-point advantage for Douglas. Lauren Olsen, the 5'9" senior for the Bearcats, has 23 points. She also just picked up her 4th foul. It'd be gargantuan for the Camels if she could maybe get her 5th. Kaylee Neary's had a monster game. It'd be Interested to know what her career high is. She's got 28. Looks like the Camels will stay in their zone. Again, they have limited bodies on the bench. And Olsen saves it to Meyer. Meyer back to Olsen, who's wide open under the basket. She misses the layup. Neary across the court to Haugen. Patience. And a turnover. Stolen away by Wright. That was a big one. Wright all the way to the rim, and it's going to be a foul on Kubacher. And that's going to be her fourth. She thought she had a clean block. Unfortunate possession by the Camels. They managed to get a stop and then turn it back over. That'll be the Camels' first team foul. Bailey Wright has got 7 points. She's a 5'6" senior. And no good off the back of the rim. Ruby with the rebound and gives it right back to Wright. And Wright with the step through, no good. Gets the rebound herself and is going to kick out. Olsen for three, no good off the back of the rim. And the rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds by the Bearcats. It's going to be Camel basketball. Olsen out of the game. We'll see how long she sits into the game. 5'6" senior Andrea Leppi. And it looks like man-to-man being played by the Bearcats as Neary works against Ewing. Corner three by Kenna, no good, a little strong. And the rebound is gathered by Douglas. And they'll set the offense. Against this Camel zone. Leppi with the three on the way, and it's no good. And it's going to be Camel basketball. Camels have got to take advantage of one of these possessions without Olsen on the floor. It'd be huge if they could get the lead to single digits. Just under 5 minutes left, plenty of time to make something happen. Neary picked up by Leppi, now double team. Somebody's got to be open. Walker across the court, extra pass. Ruby beats her defender and lays it in on the left side. That's a big one. And the Bearcats beat the Camels down the floor and lay it in. Ewing back to an 11-point advantage. Not what you wanted following the made basket. Neary picks up her dribble, looks for Kubacher, who cuts the basket, and one. Great cut and a great pass from Neary to Kubacher. And that Bailey Wright's first foul. 14th foul on Douglas. Camels will be in the bonus after the next. Kubacher converts on the old school three-point play. And that cuts the lead to 8. Plenty of time left. Olsen still on the bench. We'll see how long Coach Johnson leaves her without her on the floor. Looks like Douglas might kill some clock against this zone. And a steal by Neary. Neary races to the basket. Up and in. 6-point ball game. Neary's got 30. And Coach Johnson wants to talk it over. 6-point lead. Camels have trailed by as many as 14. 3:33 left to go. I can't imagine Olsen will be on the bench much longer. Haley Neary with a monster 30-point game so far. So Douglas has 2 timeouts left. Camels only have 1 to go. That's something to keep in mind. Olsen will be back on the floor. Playing with 4 fouls. Also Wright and Starkey. Parker, she's got 4 fouls as well. And Meyer, these are all the starting 5 for Douglas as Coach Johnson sees her lead dwindle to 6. Camels are going to stay in that zone. They've had some success with that as well. And they're going to extend it a little bit. 3 on the way from Wright, and that's a big one. And that increases the lead back to 9. She's got 10. Huge basket coming out of the timeout. Man-to-man defense as Neary works against Meyer. Neary for 3. No answer. Kubacher with a huge rebound, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line. That'll be Wright's 2nd foul. And we'll see if Lauren can cut into this 9-point Bearcat advantage. She's got 9. Kubacher and Neary have played almost the entire game. They got to be exhausted after this game. Second free throw comes up short, 8-point Bearcat advantage. Neary on Olsen. Olsen looking for a screen, looking to get in the lane. Little 12-footer. Camels can't get the rebound. That's huge. Cannot give this team second chances. Bearcats will reset the offense. Olsen looking to drive against Neary. And we got a little screen and roll action. No good. Starkey. Rebound is gathered. Neary against Olsen. Or I'm sorry, Meyer. Neary across the court, skips it. Patience to Kubacher. Oh, and she just misses. A little 5-footer. 2 minutes left to go in this game. Wright with the 3 on the way. No good. It's strong. Kubacher gathers the rebound. She looks to get the rim. Kicks out to Haugen. Or I'm sorry, that's Ruby. No good. And Olsen, you got to be careful with her in the open court. Probably a good foul. That was on the floor. She is tough to stop when she's on the run. That's Haugen's 3rd. Only the 2nd team foul on the Camels. Meyer to inbound. Olsen into lane, little runner, and it's no good, but she'll be fouled and head to the free throw line. Patience Smith picks up her 2nd foul. Olsen's got 22, or I'm sorry, she's at 23 points for the game. Make it 24. And extends the lead to 10 again for the Bearcats. Camels had it within 6. About a minute and a half left to go. As Kubacher brings it in the front court. Haugen looking for a double screen. And Neary comes off that double screen as well. Neary into the lane, is going to kick out. And out of bounds. He's looking for Patience Smith on the left side. And that's a big turnover. Every possession. Very important for the Camels. And they're going to have to extend the defense now. As Douglas will be content to be patient. A minute left. Camels are going to have to get aggressive. Ruby's going to come out and he's going to foul Meyer. 50 seconds left. Only the fourth team foul. That's Ruby's third. Next foul will send the Bearcats to the line. Excuse me, Kinley's fourth foul. Olsen. And they'll foul Olsen. Send her to the line to stop the clock. Haugen has 4 fouls as well. I would imagine she's the one Douglas would like at the line, although she does miss the first one. I jinxed her as well. Olsen with 25. And that's short. Rebound, oh, to Douglas. And that's an absolute killer. And Haugen's going to pick up her 5th foul. She's going to foul out. Or just her 4th, apparently. At the line for the Bearcats is Wright. She's got 11 now. And make it 12, and that's the advantage that the Bearcats have as well. 36 seconds left for the Camels. Neary kicks out to Patience. Patience. Kubacher with the offensive rebound. She's had a lot of those today. Camels got to get something going. And the clock's going to stop at that foul. Foul on Wright. Or no, foul on Ewing, rather. That's her 3rd. The Camels are in the bonus. 17.3 seconds left. Neary with 31. And make it 32 points on the night. Career night for Kaylee Neary. And we got a trap in the backcourt. And a foul. And that'll send Bailey Wright to the free throw line. Stop the clock. Neary's 2nd. And Wright's first free throw off the back of the rim. And both free throws long, and another offensive rebound for Douglas. And another foul by the Camels. And that is the 5th foul on Taryn Haugen. And she'll have to exit the ball game. Kenna Walker checking into the game. 2 shots on the way for Wright. She has 12. Make it 13. And no good. 11-point lead for the Bearcats. Ruby to Patience in the corner. Somebody's going to need to take a shot. It's going to be Kubacher, and it's going to be short. Walker steals it. Kubacher from straightaway 3. It's short. And that'll be your ball game. Your final score, Douglas 64. Lady Camels 53. Camels showed a ton of fight that game. Very short-handed tonight with several players out. And Neary and Kubacher had to go almost the whole distance. Neary with a massively huge game. It's got to be a career high, 32 points. Others scoring for the Camels, Kubacher with 9, Patience Smith at 5, Kinley Ruby at 4, Taryn Haugen at 3. For the Bearcats, and that's going to be a team that is going to be difficult to beat. I have to wonder if anybody's going to challenge them all season in 3A. They were tested by the Camels tonight. The other 2 games against Thunder Basin and Bismarck Century, they had a pretty easy time with. But they're a tremendously talented team, and they've had an amazing 7-year run. Lauren Olson, super impressed with her. I can't imagine. I would imagine she's definitely going to go on to play at the next level and be successful. She had 25, and very impressed with her. Bailey Wright had 13 points. Kale Starkey with 7. Molly Parker, super impressed with her as well. A lot of hustle. Great on the boards, great defensively. She had 5. And Leah Ewing finished with 3. We got the final game coming up shortly in about 14 minutes as the boys' teams have hit the floor. We got the Camel boys. They're 0-2 so far, and they're going to face off against the Pine Ridge Thorps from South Dakota. We're going to take a short break, get geared up for that second game, and you all come back now.